Okay, you guys, part two. I forgot to tell you that when we got to the university, I decided to take it upon myself to pray for everybody there at the university that's having vision problems or whatever problems. I decided to pray to God over everyone that was there and that they would be healed. And because I have so much faith in my prayers and everything, I'm so confident. Okay, I'm so confident. Well, it turned into church. I'm telling you. I ended up being able to tell my story about the fact that God has blessed me with so many miracles, so many things that He has shown me that's supernatural. And God is so supernatural, okay? Well, I got to tell my story. I got to tell the story of when I saw God's face and everything. And there was a room full of people, and I got so excited. My mom said, you're yelling. But I felt so much passion. I felt so much passion to let everybody know that, when I did see God's face, I had prayed for it not long before He showed me. And, the question was like, God, what do you look like? Everybody's arguing that you're this color, you're that color. What do you look like? And I had faith that He would answer my prayer, and I left it alone, okay? Well, one day, I looked at the skies after I was told to watch for the clouds. Look to the skies, wait till they are in three straight lines, rectangles. 1, 2, 3. That's not normal. Clouds do not form in straight lines, okay? So, that day was so amazing. I kept looking up to the sky. And I waited, and I waited, and I looked. And one day, there it was before my eyes. I was sitting down on the porch, and three straight lines of clouds, like rectangle. Line. And I was like, oh my God, there's the three lines, okay? So I got up to get a better look at it, okay? And I kept staring. I was so terrified to take my eyes off of it in case I might miss something, okay? And I kept looking at the middle of the three lines in the clouds, and before my eyes, it was like open angel wings, like a cookie cutter cut out in the middle of these three lines of clouds that are definitely not normal, okay? So I was like, woohoo, there they are, right? And after the angel wings appeared, the most beautiful face appeared. The most beautiful face. It was transparent. You could actually see the clouds, in the background, floating like normal, right? And the face appeared right in the center of the angel wings, but it was transparent. It was 3D, like in squares, like you would see, like 3D, like, wow. It didn't show hair, it didn't show the ears, it didn't show the neck. It was just the face. The most beautiful male face I've ever seen, okay? And you can see the eyebrows, the eyes, the nose, the mouth. He looked just like you and me, okay? We are made in His image. He looks just like us. He's so beautiful. And I thought, wow, I'm not on drugs. There's no way I'm seeing this. Well, then I remembered that I had prayed to see what He looked like. And at that moment, I smiled. I smiled because in the sky, the face had no expression. It was straight. But the moment that I smiled, because the thought popped in my head, you just prayed what I look like. It made me so happy. I smiled, okay? I smiled. And at that moment, the face smile back. And that let me know that I was not out of my mind, okay? That I saw him. And it was confirmation. And it was another answered prayer. After he smiled back, it was gone in like 3 seconds. But what he wanted me to tell everyone is that he is no color. He just is. He is not in a fleshly body. He's in spirit. And he just wanted me to tell the world to love everybody. Because he loves you and he is real. And it's confirmation. Confirmation he is real. Our God is up there. He's real. For anybody that has doubts, I'm telling you now, he's real. He's real. So, back to the story. I got to tell my testimony to everyone that was there. And they got so pumped and they were so interested and everything. And I got so loud because I was so passionate about it. And Mama said, shh, 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 you're yelling. I said, I'm sorry, Mama. I just got so much passion because it's so real. Like, my experience is real. And everybody in the room said, no, keep on talking it. Let's hear it. And that was so awesome. I loved that. And I was so pumped. And when I got there were people all around with so many problems. After hearing my testimony, I just had the need to pray for some people. So, I asked their name, and I prayed over them. And about that time, Mom, she was ready to go. The appointment was over. And there was a couple right there leaving when we were leaving. And they were so touched by my testimony and by, I don't know. I guess they had faith and they knew too. And me letting them know and giving them confirmation of his reality and that he is no color, that can only not divide, but unite the world. So they'll stop fighting on what he looks like. He's not flesh. He's spirit. Okay? They said, I would like you to pray for us. I said, what is your name? And it was a couple. And they started to write it down, right? I said, never mind. Forget what your name is. And I grabbed both of their hands. And I prayed for them right then and there. And everything. That the Lord would heal them. Touch them any way they needed. And be a blessing upon their life. And give them hope and strength. And that God, you know what they need. He knows what all of us need. And it was just amazing. It was just an amazing day. On top of getting the confirmation that Mama is healed. She's healing. She may not be all the way there yet. But coming from something so bad to almost, we really don't know what you got, but we can say it's this. No. If you believe in the power of prayer, if you have faith, and you ask, and you wait, He answers. And I wanted to share with everyone that I got the opportunity to pray for a lot of people today. I even grabbed that couple by their hand. I said, never mind, doesn't matter what your name is, but I took their name anyway, and I prayed for them right there in the doctor's office. And Mama got so tickled because when I talk about Jesus, when I talk about God, I get pumped. I said, dang, I need a microphone. She said, you don't need no microphone. I said, well, I need a stage then, because I got a story to tell. I have been through hell and back and survived. And in my darkest, deepest moments, when I was all alone and I had nobody but God, I went to Him, because He was all I had. And He gave me strength. He gave me comfort. He gave me contentment, because I was going nuts, you guys. So the contentment He gave me the strength to hold on in my situation. Hold on. It gave me comfort. It made me feel okay, because I know He's got me. But yeah, I'm so tickled about that. I just wanted to tell everybody, God is moving in this world. I feel it. We got to love each other more. We got to show each other that we love each other more. This world needs more love. More loving connection. No more division. But He wanted me to tell everyone that He is no color. He just is. So I took it upon myself to deliver that message. And it's amazing how many people were touched today. Yeah. But yeah, I was so happy. I wanted to tell you guys. And yeah. Yeah. God is so good. Believe it. He's real. Anybody that has doubts or is riding the fence or thinking, this can't be real. This ain't real. It's real. He's real. I promise. I've seen it. Have a good day. Love y'all.